So let's talk about a couple of kick streamers just saying some pretty dumb shit, because what else would they be saying? So let's start off with something that really hit big news. Now this did result in these streamers banned from Kick, but it's just fucking abhorrent shit. Now I said on the latest episode of my podcast, the FruityCast, which is on my third channel, that I watched Jay Aubrey's Kick video about kick streamers, and this was before this. Like, that video came out before this happened, but it just falls into similar territory of like how fucking insane all of this is. Now, if you don't know exactly what happened, two kick streamers, HeelMike and Zherka. Now, I think Zherka was the one who was, oh no, they were both permanently banned for soliciting a minor that was 16 years old on stream. And I don't even know. Apparently this was the 16-year-old in question. Now, here's the thing. Somebody may look at that and be like, well, you know, they probably didn't know. She might have been lying about her age. Well, we now know that they just do not care about that.
Mike, I'm just looking out for you. We don't like teenage girls. I do. So leave. I love them. I love them. So get the fuck out of here. I love them, so go leave. Are you kidding? Pathetic. Mike, I'm just looking out for you.
That actually perfectly sums this all up. It's very pathetic to go on your stream and be like, I love teen. Oh, I bet he really thought this through and thought this was a great idea.
I do. So,
you know, he's admitted it. He does. And I'm pretty sure they even find out she's 16 during their stream.
Fake ID, good.
Like, literally him admitting that they knew she was underage, but still was allowing of it.
I said what? When? She said. I said what? When? She said December 1st. Go ask her birthday later and see if it's the same birthday.
This is Canada. You can go to 17, 16. I've never done it, but you can do it. Like, no.
This is America, buddy.
This is not happening.
I said what? When? She said December 1st. I said that.
Nigga.
Do you have lighter?
Chat, can you see it?
Wait, these bitches are actually legal?
Like, do you need to see again? Do you want another tape?
Oh god. Yeah, there's no really coming back from that. There's nothing they can just say. Also, apparently they even reached out to her father. Like, is this girl your daughter? Yes, she is. Is she underage? And then they sent, like, this post to him. And I was like, what the hell? Yes, she is 16. So they knew. And they still, yes, Kick did permanently ban them. But these are not the only guys like this on Kick. It really isn't. They are not like just, you know, these one time. This is not a like singular case. And if you want proof of that, again, go watch Jay Aubrey's Kick video. There are plenty of shit like that that's going on with their top streamers, not just random people, like top streamers. Like, this is not an insulated case of, you know, pedophilia on Kick. Think back to when NickMercs and that whole controversy happened. But you think for a guy who really cares about, you know, keeping the kids safe, he certainly wouldn't be on a platform, be like a partner of a platform that just fucking, you know, does this shit on the regular. Like, has streamers being extremely pedophilic on a almost daily basis at this point. Certainly that wouldn't be the case. But then you see this funny little logo next to his name and a link to his Kick channel. And you really gotta question whether or not he actually gives a fuck about kids. But who gives a fuck at this point, because he is just going on an insanely transphobic rant over the last like week or so. So we'll watch this one real quick, where NickMercs says that there is no such thing as trans people apparently.
The transphobes struggling against the trans game. There's no such thing as trans people. That's something that you created. So have fun with your little dreamland. The trans.
I think that's just really funny when you're playing Elden Ring, like saying that. But like, second of all, trans people are not something that was just invented. There's plenty of like, there's plenty of science behind trans, people being transgender. I'm not gonna even get into it because it's stupid, especially when this whole thing surrounds a guy who mostly plays a dying fucking franchise that has not had a good game in. I feel like we're almost coming up to a decade now of Call of Duty just being absolute shit. It hasn't stopped him from just going off. He's even like I've seen that he's like blocked a shit ton of people who have like made posts about him during this whole shit. He's even been fucking like directly DMing people. You don't give a fuck about the children. Save the children, Lamau. What the fuck are you talking about? Get this through your head. Trans is nothing than a mental disorder. No child should hear about cutting off dicks and tits because XYZ Army said so? What the fuck? No one is going after heterosexual people. They're going after the trans people who need to be fucking supported and loved. People like you don't want that shit because you're too close-minded to understand that fucking. Can't even see what it said. Okay, I understand what you're telling me, and I'm telling you that I think you're unwell. And I feel bad about that for sure. I don't want you to feel that way, but you need proper help, proper guidance. Like I said originally, I would pray for you. You fucking need it. Jesus Christ. Is this guy even like a Christian? Is he like a big religious guy? I don't know. And he has kind of like gone into the right ring grift a bit. I don't understand why. Because like who gives a fuck about NickMercs, a fucking gaming streamer, about what he gives of like what he like thinks politically speaking? He's the one who forced himself onto this. Nobody was like asking him about that whole thing with like, the what we later found out wasn't even parents protesting a like school board of whether or not they should include like lessons around gay people. It wasn't even parents. It was just some like right group. It was like some right like lunatics who just went there to protest. And he's the one who like commented on it. Like nobody was asking him. They were just like, "Hey man, what are you doing?" And he was like, "No, I gotta put myself in this." We also have this clip right here where he talks about it.
90% of the tweets I seen on your side last night. That's the thing though. I don't care about people agreeing with me. You know, I don't really mind. It's fine. You know, there's going to be people that disagree and people that agree. I don't care about the percentages.
You gotta avenge our dads. Who's avenging your dad? What do you have to avenge your dad here for? Bro, average age in here is 35, brother. Yeah, it's just a bunch of like 35-year-olds who just like hate their life, so they gotta watch another 35-year-old just play a dying franchise game. Like, what is this?
The cuts or whatever, it doesn't bother me. You know, I feel a certain way about all that. And I've said my piece, and I will remind these fucking people that, again, the little dream fantasy bullshit that they're living in is not real life, and not everybody has to dance to their tune. That's not how that works. You don't get to go around and point your finger in people's chests and say, hey.
That's exactly what he's doing, by the way. Is literally being like, trans people don't fucking exist, and you have to live in this reality. That's what you're doing. People are just saying, hey, like, trans people exist. You can't just live in your little bubble and say that it doesn't. Like, that's exactly what you're doing. It's just so dumb. Like, I don't know why he's even doing this. Like, you're just some gaming streamer. Why do you care so much about this? Why are you trying to make this like your whole thing now? Like, just play your fucking stupid video games. Like, Hunter Biden guilty on 3 counts. That's a plus. Who gives a fuck? You're playing fucking, like, Elden Ring and COD. Like, who gives a fuck about what's going on with the... Why should you care about what, like, NickMercs thinks about the Hunter Biden case?
You live in my world. You think the way that I think. You believe the way that I believe. No. That's not how that works. That's not how that works. It never has been, and it never will be. So if you guys want to live like that, go ahead.
It's called freedom. I had to imagine that this guy is like in support of him. I'm not sure. Dr. D's nuts. It's freedom to tell people they're not allowed to live the way they want to live, even though there's nothing wrong with how they want to live, because you don't think it exists. Like, because you don't think that trans people exist. That's freedom.
Do what you want to do, not me. And I don't need people to agree with me. I don't need no echo chamber bullshit. This
He says as he's speaking to an echo chamber.
is the way that my wife and I feel. This is the way that my family feels, the people that are closest to me. And we're going to speak our fucking piece. And that's it. And it might be a thing that goes around, you know, like, look, it's June. I get it, man. Everybody's like, woo. I mean, I don't fucking care. I don't give a fuck about June. And they're up here always talking about, like, yo, I'm trying to piss them off. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I don't care what you do. Stop telling me about it. Right? I don't care. Do what you want to do.
Then why are you talking about it? Like, why? Literally nobody asked for his opinion on this. He is literally going out of his way to tell you some shit that you did not want to hear from him. He just won't shut up. That's it. Nobody's like holding him at gunpoint, being like, fucking talk about this shit. The only people who want to are now the people who have joined his fucking stupid ass community because they see him talk about this shit and they're just like, W freedom, W big facts.
Live and let live. Shut the fuck up, though. How about that? Shut up. Otherwise, you open the door to fucking criticism. Just like I am now. So these people that are tweeting me crazy, go ahead. Tweet all the crazy shit you want. It's not going to change my opinion of you.
It's so fun just to watch him play victim of being like, despite the fact that he's the one who brought it up, and being like, oh, well, now you guys are attacking me, so I'll just talk all I want. Like, bro, you can't like stab someone and then get hunted down by the police and be like, Jesus Christ, all these police officers are just on my back. Well, I guess I gotta keep stabbing people now.
I still feel the same way. In fact, like, you know how many people are like, oh, bro, wait till your kid's gay. Oh, I hope your kid's gay or trans. Like, yeah, that's what we're talking about. Hello.
Hello, guys. He is so fucking dumb. He is so dumb. When people say that, when people say, oh, I hope your kid turns out to be gay and shit, they're saying that because they hope that one day you'll have to come to terms with reality that this exists and that it can affect you. You might think you're immune to it, but that, like, by teaching your kids about, like, you know, because apparently he wants to teach his kids about, like, sexuality and shit like that, which, yeah, that's definitely the person that I want to teach kids about sexuality is NickMercs, the leader of the M fam. Yeah, this is the guy I feel like should be teaching kids about gender identity and sexuality. But, like, they're saying that because they hope that will break you out of this, like, insane turn you're going on of being like, hey, one day you might have to realize that this shit is not some, like, it's real. Like, being gay, being trans is a real thing. It's not something that people make up. It's how people feel. And hopefully one day you will realize that if it affects you in a personal way. But no, he's stupid enough to think that that's what the trans agenda is. It's like a bunch of LGBTQ people just praying in a circle that your kid will magically turn gay. He's so fucking dumb.
You're proving my fucking point. I know you do. You fucking moron. It just, dude, there's a very small amount of brain cells. It's just criminally online people.
I don't feel like I need to say anything there, but, like, I think it just speaks for itself, the way that he is very much projecting his own kind of community here. Like, dude, again, nobody asked for your opinion on this. You have been chronically online during this entire, like, breakdown you've been having for the last few months, like, blocking people and going into their DMs to call them all types of random shit, as we'll see right here. Nick has also been DMing people, calling them R words and making sure he will pray for them. Peace and love. When I say fuck NickMercs, fuck him. We saw this earlier. This was another one from Despop Dave. NY, double chin, R word, the trifecta, unlucky brother. Hey man. Just like, oh, I tweeted about NickMercs being hateful on my personal Twitter account. I immediately got this DM from him. I've lost all respect for this man who I thought was a good dude. It's just the worst type. Like, he has been chronically online during this entire thing. Like, he's just literally talking about himself in this case.
Thing though, I very much.
He's very much just kind of like, who knows? Maybe it's like, you know, just like some sane part of him trying to break out just by like some self-reflection. Like, literally all he has to do is just be like, is my community critically online because like they're all talking about this shit now and I'm just talking about it for no reason when nobody is really like when nobody really cares about my opinion on it. Like, yeah, when I want to go to someone's opinion on LGBTQ matters, I go to NickMercs, a COD streamer.
It's sad. It really is sad. I shouldn't laugh too much.
Yeah, really is sad. This really is.
It truly, truly is sad. And I mean what I say. I'm very much so going to pray for these people. But, dude.
Yeah, I want to pray for these people after I call them R words and say that being trans is a mental disorder. Peace and love, guys.
Just lost, man. In the sauce, at the bottom of the spaghetti bowl, man. Just trying to fight their way out the pasta, you know? No hope. Zero, man. What can you do, though, man?
And just like, this is like the most like, again, I don't fucking know why he thought this was a good topic to talk on. It just, again, but this goes all the way back to like Zherka, HeelMike, and that whole situation. If this guy really cared about, you know, protecting the children, you know, keeping them all away from this stuff that he finds unharmful, does it say a lot that he doesn't find, you know, the platform that he is on, you know, just allowing open pedophilia to take place? Again, because while HeelMike and Zherka were permanently banned, there are still plenty of other cases of kick streamers very openly acting pedophilic on the platform. So is he just not aware of the platform that he's on? Like, who like these people are, who these top streamers are? And these are not just random people too. These are people that like Aiden Ross and XQC will openly support. Now, I can't say much on the XQC front, but I know he definitely Aiden Ross supports a lot of these people. And when they get banned, he goes out of his way to be like, these people should be unbanned, even though they did some obviously disgusting shit. So is NickMercs just so stupid he doesn't even realize the platform that he's on? So yeah, I saw this clip yesterday and I did react to it, but there was a part of it that I found very funny that I wanted to talk about. So this was him playing Elden Ring, talking about trans people. I'll just let it play out.
Transphobe struggling against the trans game. There's no such thing as trans people.
I mean, we already reacted to this part. He's just saying that trans people don't exist, apparently, in his little fantasy world.
But that shit's not even real. Let me break it down for you, right?
He's gonna break it down for us, right? Get prepared for this. For this big brain play right here.
Penis, dude.
Penis, dude.
Vagina, girl. Done. Come in here with that fucking trans.
Oh my god. I mean, it adds nothing to what I was talking about yesterday, but like, I just thought that was hilarious. Just him. Let's play it again.
Right? Penis, dude. Vagina, girl.
This guy has fucking monkey brain. Jesus Christ. XQC calls out COD for leaving Nicki Minaj in the game but removing NickMercs.
How come the motherfucking they take off NickMercs' fucking operator for some fucking one thing he says, and they don't remove fucking Nicki Minaj, and she's been going off the fucking rockers or some fucking crackhead shit, bro. Dead ass on God. What?
And here's the, I don't even like Nicki Minaj all that much, but like, probably because they know they could at least get more money off Nicki Minaj than just some random street. Like, he is popular, definitely not as popular as Nicki Minaj though. Like, what is he? What is he thinking? I mean, this has to be from a while ago. This was like in March 27th. But just XUC coming in with the with his big old brain again. Oh fuck. But yeah, I was talking about this in terms of like the trans streamer, well, like not in terms of like kick streamers that were just like being really dumb. And I did show this earlier when I was talking about that one lady that kind of blew up because of the TikTok she posted. But Sneeko got into a bit of an altercation while out with his like army of groypers. So we got this post right here. Sneeko got punched in an event for taking a man's hat off and got his teeth broken and busted. So this guy right here, you can clearly tell from his shirt, it says security. He's a security guard. Sneeko's friends were more than likely being like fucking annoying as hell, and he was trying to kick them out. Like they're obviously being annoying as shit. And then Sneeko comes in, knocks the man's hat off. I love it. This is like the best thing ever. Let's slow it down. And he comes in with the Superman punch. They fucking got Roman Reigns and this shit. This is what Roman Reigns is doing now that he's not on WWE TV. He's just a security guard beating up Sneeko. So yeah, he got punched in the fucking face. Now here's his army of goipers trying to act tough.
We got Sneeko here. He's got this busted up tooth.
Look at it. Bro hates socialism, but guess what? Free dental care, right there.
This was the security guard at this thing at this event right up here. We got this guy jumped off the stage. No one attacked this guy. Punched Sneeko in the face. No one touched him.
You literally, you fucking hit his hat off. What do you mean? It's like, it's fucking third grader logic where they like have their finger up to your face and it's like, I'm not touching you. Like, you're being annoying as shit.
He jumped off the stage, hit Sneeko in the face. I watched the whole thing happen.
I love how these guys like to act tough all the time, but as soon as anything happens to them, they like to act like little bitches.
Just now, the guy that he shut off the speech to go play his music, he just got rocked in the face. But I'm a non-violent person.
Non-violent person? Didn't he literally say that he wanted to fight Charlie, Moist Critical? Like yeah, he's like, I'm a non-violent person when they're bigger than me. Then I'm just a little baby. Then I'm just a little baby boy.
I care about America first. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, man. We'll take it through the legal necessary ways we got to do because.
Well, they're just fucking losers. He flew so smoothly. Dude, that guy graced the air with ease. It was majestic. I would never get tired of this. Oh god. Oh, but yeah, then they decided to fill out a police report. But yeah, even the people, and by the way, this guy is like, the guy who posted this is like, I don't know, he used to be like a Aiden fan channel. I don't know, maybe he switched up, who knows. But they have been like eating this, they've been eating this up. Everyone just making fun of him. And of course, we got Bradley Martin. Bradley Martin, if anyone knows that you don't mess with another man's hat, it's Bradley Martin. He slapped the shit out of that one guy. Jesus Christ. But yeah, like, just fucking kick streamers just being like the most annoying people ever, just doing the most obscene shit. Like we had those two streamers, Zherka and HeelMike, fucking trying to solicitate sex from a minor on stream. Disgusting. And that just a regular old day on Kick, just someone being pedophilic. It's just gross. But yeah, fucking NickMercs is streaming on there too, but he really cares about the children, by the way. Yeah. Kig wants to be, like, they want to be seen as, like, a legit competitor for Twitch so bad, but they allow the most, like, they just allow the most, like, insane content creators to stream openly. Give them money for it, like, a bunch of money. And anytime they try to do anything, like anytime they try to ban them, like, HeelMike and Zherka are, like, the only ones who I believe have gotten, like, a permanent ban. And there have been a bunch of other streamers too who have done like a bunch of pedophile shit on that service, and they'll get banned for like a day or a couple of days and then literally go back on and do the exact same thing and never receive any punishment. But it also has to probably do with the fact that fucking Aiden Ross fucking literally goes out of his way to be like, oh no, I'm gonna get them back on Kick. Like he literally champions them to get them banned. I'm honestly gonna be surprised if he didn't say anything about this. About like HeelMike and Zherka. Doesn't seem so. So maybe he has some sort of back spine. Like he has some sort of spine. Enough not to like fucking associate himself with this whole weird shit. Now before I end this video, I am aware that there was a video from It's Melissa Dude, who is a former Kick employee who just recently quit and just recently revealed a lot of information since she left the company about the goings on. And that video literally came out a day before this video was released. So if you're wondering why I don't talk about that, I talked, like, all the stuff I talked about days beforehand, but I will eventually get to that, and it'll probably be its own separate video. So just in case you're wondering, that's why it's not in the video. Figured I'd just make that point because it is something I do plan on covering.